You know, guys, here on the channel we have an inside joke, alright? Not very many people say this. They don't really know what we're talking about when we say it, but the quote is, never wrong, just early, okay? I want people to go back in my videos and go find my very first review of Black Ops 6 when this game finally launched. It's a very important video because I listed out several issues such as skill-based matchmaking, the maps, the spawns, people cheating and hacking, and a few other issues. And in the comments section, people responded in the only way gooch lickers know how to fucking act. They start talking all that shit. They start talking down on the SCAD master, telling me I don't know what I'm talking about, telling me I'm just hating and ranting for views. And yet, not more than like 2 months out from when this game launched, the numbers have dropped significantly, okay?
You just fuck with the wrong motherfucker, asshole!
And of course, the joke is that Call of Duty's dead, but it's not really dying because it's so goddamn popular. But one of the reasons it's so popular is that there's a lot of popular streamers playing the game. Of course, the game is being carried by a bunch of casuals, but if it weren't for all of these streamers and top content creators, there would be less coverage on Call of Duty, and as a result, over the last couple of weeks, from all the bullshit that I mentioned in that first video, all the way until now, the things that have still not been addressed, the things that have gotten worse, the things that have barely been improved, now people are finally learning to leave the game, and very specifically, top content creators are finally dropping out of Call of Duty.
Please! Please! No!
We got a lot of shit to say today, guys, but before we get into it, guys, you already know what it is. Be sure to leave a like on today's video and subscribe if you're new if you want to see the SCAD master put Activision on black once again. And also, we gotta plug it in. Get yourself a SCAD Master Fooly memby, alright? Join the club. There's a couple of people already joining, which is fucking awesome, so let's get that train rolling. I want to see some of the emojis and badges in the comment section, alright guys? But check it out. In my previous video, I mentioned how so many people were getting pissed off with Call of Duty because of the cheaters and the hackers, and somebody that brought this up was none other than NADESHOT. And I'll put this tweet up again from Charlie Gooch-licking ball-tugging intel. He says, NADESHOT says he's taking a break from Call of Duty due to all the game's issues. There's no integrity, somebody is always cheating, the network sucks, or the game is broken. NADESHOT then comes out with a video called Call of Duty is forcing me to quit the game. And he goes into great detail here, guys. I highly recommend that you guys check out the video. He talks about the hacking problem, the quality of life updates in this game. He talks about Warzone. He talks about the optimization and the netcode and all the errors that just exist within the game. He even goes on a tweeting spree about this, talking about thinking of playing something new on stream since Call of Duty is infested with cheaters and the servers they provide for us have the tick rate of the servers I played on in 2009. It's a primitive gaming experience. That being said, Marvel Rivals or Fortnite, vote below. Like, you know, it's bad when your own gooch lickers and the people that should have your franchises back, people as decorated as NADESHOT in your own community, talking about playing other games from other franchises. It's really not a good look. And NADESHOT, he has a point here, okay? He mentions in his video that there's people hacking on PC. And if you're not hacking, then you're at a severe disadvantage because the way that this game performs, it is optimized like complete and utter shit. If you're on console, you're at a disadvantage against PC players. If you're on PC and you're not heavily optimized, you're at a disadvantage. The only way that you seemingly have some level ground in this game is if you're a fucking crackhead or you're a fucking cheater. And we already talked about this in my last video with the hackers and cheaters, but seriously, he talks about how if you're on PC and you're specifically not hacking and you want to have a fighting chance in this game, just due to the way that this AAA titled, 4-year developed, infinite budgeted Call of Duty game has been optimized, you always need to look up the best graphical settings, the best settings period, how to optimize your PC on the back end.
Bullshit always, man.
All of this shit that simply should not be the case in a game like Call of Duty, because back in the golden era CODs, sure, We don't have the fancy movement, we don't have all of these crazy graphical settings, but back then it used to be so simple. You could just insert the disc into your PS3 or Xbox 360, load up the game, get into a match within seconds, and play a flawless game. Have fun, enjoy the people you're talking to, not get fucking chat banned for talking shit. All of this pussy shit that we have to deal with now, we simply didn't have to deal with back in the day. And as a result, somebody like NADESHOT, of course, he's gonna get fucking tired of it. He's gonna dip the hell out. But not only him, there's other top content creators going through very, very similar shit. This tweet comes out from Drama Alert. They say, FAZE SWAGG is also considering stepping away from COD due to the hackers. Is COD cooked? Question mark. And of course it is, but FAZE SWAGG in this video, he's essentially, I'm not gonna lie, he's essentially just crashing out because his experiences in Warzone, not even in multiplayer or ranked play multiplayer, he's talking about Warzone and ranked play in Warzone, the amount of hackers and cheaters that exist in that realm as well. And what he mentions is that if you manage to get past this hacker or cheater and you manage to kill them after dealing with all the regular bullshit in the game, like the dog shit netcode and desync, the lag and packet burst, etc., once you actually get past that and you come across a hacker or a cheater, if you manage to kill them, you know what their virgin-ass reactions are? It's to DDoS the entire lobby and crash the fucking server. Like a bunch of fucking pussies.
Whoa. Where's your receipt? Where's your receipt, man? You's a bitch.
Imagine getting your shit rocked as a hacker or a cheater to the point where you decide, you know what, if I can't win, nobody can. And you crash the server like a little pussy boy bitch. You could just tell whose parents never loved them, guys. I'm just gonna put it out there. And look, you might be wondering to yourself like, yo, Fooly, I really don't care if NADESHOT's stepping away. I really don't care about FAZE SWAGG stepping away. It's not really gonna affect me. But this is the thing, it is. And it has been affecting you, you just don't even notice it. Because whether you would like to believe it or acknowledge it or not, the viewership that comes with some of these top streamers, people like NADESHOT, somebody who's fucking decorated as all fuck in Call of Duty, and somebody like FAZE SWAGG, even though I think he's kind of a gooch licker, the health that he brings to the stats for Call of Duty, they might not matter to me, they might not matter to you, but they sure as fuck matter to Activision, and it's in our best interest if those stats plummet more and more and more. I want to put this up on the screen right now, and I want you guys to really pay attention to the numbers, to the trend, to the drop off, at what points in times, and any correlations you can see in the current status of Call of Duty, at least in Steam. Of course, the gooch lickers out there that are gonna cry in the comments talking about, oh, Steam doesn't account for the whole community, oh no, I'm fucking stupid, I never took a stats class, Fooly.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck was that?
I'm sorry, man. I wasn't thinking about it.
Yeah, no shit, I can tell, alright? Listen, if you think Steam does not matter in the realm of Call of Duty when it comes to stats and data, take a fucking stats class. Public education is free, bitch. Check it out. As of earlier this week, there was less than 100,000 concurrent players playing Call of Duty, not just Black Ops 6, but Warzone included, Zombies, Campaign, even last year's COD, less than 100,000 total. But pay attention to the jump, alright? Look at the very top. Around the time the game launched, we had around 300,000 people playing. The all-time peak from 2 years ago was around 491,000. And right now, we are under 100,000, but check this out. That number that we're currently at, post-launch, is essentially around the same spot that MW 2019 Part 3 was throughout its life cycle. And as we know, that game did not perform. And what we also know is that game was created in like 7 fucking months, it's a goddamn DLC, and Black Ops 6 was supposedly created within 4 fucking years. So the question needs to be asked, is Call of Duty's health really where people think it is at? Or is Activision even satisfied with where it's at? My honest opinion is that it is absolutely the flying fuck not. Is Call of Duty performing well? If you're a gooch licker, you're probably gonna open your mouth and ass at the same time and say yes. If you're somebody like the SCAD Master and you have common sense, your answer is probably something along the lines of, Jesus fucking Christ. Guys, there is a countless amount of things that are contributing to why Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone right now are in the goddamn shitter. This game is not performing well. If I hop in pubs, yes, I'll smoke everybody in front of me. Am I having fun? Not really. I'm still coming across the same bullshit, the same nonsense that I talked about at the start of today's video. It's in reference to my first Black Ops 6 video when this game launched. My first review of it. I tried telling people back then, the maps, they're too shit. The spawns are too shit. The SBMM is too shit. The cheaters and the hackers are bound to run amok because you can just play this shit for free. It's easy access now. People called me a hater. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. You know what? That's nothing new. It's nothing new here when you're the SCAD master, alright? But then the numbers started to show that people were dropping off. Little by little, right? Then ranked play comes out, and then it's blatantly obvious the issue with the cheaters and the hackers in this game. It's very, very obvious. They try patching up their dog shit map pool with a couple decent kind of maps, like the one small map that people think Sledgehammer Games gave to Treyarch. I already forgot what it's called. Hacienda plays excellently in this game. Nuketown is Nuketown, but it kind of plays worse than it used to, which is a shame, but it's still better than the majority of the maps in this game. There is still a lot of shit maps in this game. Don't get it twisted. There's a couple new good ones, kind of.
The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
But the ratio is still shit. The spawns, for the most part, are still complete and utter ass. That's just due to their own map design and how tiny everything is. And that's just because of their attempt to get people to play this shit over and over and over again and just participate in this brain rot simulator where you're just playing game after game after game. Every game is quick. Every game ends the goddamn same. The SBMM has you trapped in the engagement optimized matchmaking, has you playing more and more and more, except the numbers don't really reflect that now, do they? No, because the more you beat the same nonsense over people's head, yeah, the gooch slickers, they're gonna take a little while to catch on. Don't get it twisted. They're stupid as all fuck, but some of them, they're just late. Okay? They're unique, they're abstract, they're dynamic human beings, okay? Do they belong on the short bus? Fucking absolutely. But eventually some of these people turn their head the other way and realize the shit that we've been preaching since this game launched. And now that these other top content creators have finally opened their eyes, now you can see what a colossal fucking failure and disaster Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is. This integration with Warzone is not at all what people expected, it's not what they wanted, and I can guarantee you Activision is looking at their own stats and they're mad as all fuck. The truth of the matter is, they should have been listening to us sooner. They should have been taking into consideration that, you know what, if you're gonna have 16 maps at launch, that's good, that's great, but please don't make them dog shit. If you're gonna implement this new advanced movement system, can we please clear up the netcode? Can we make sure that people aren't getting shot around corners? Can we make sure the hitboxes fucking work correctly so that people aren't mistaking this shit for skill-based damage and creating a whole fucking other issue with that? All of these conspiracy theories, whether or not they're actually what they are, like, it doesn't even need to be skill-based damage, but can you see how effective it was that people believe that's in the game, even if it's as simple as DESYNC and NETCODE? You see what happens when you're not honest with your community, where you're not transparent, you're communicating like fucking shit, talking about erroneous blood splatter, all this nonsense. People still assume it's skill-based damage, and they leave the game. On top of that, cheaters and hackers, we're gonna leave the game. The spawns and the maps, they're still shit. We're gonna leave the game. The packet burst and lag, we're gonna leave the game. All of these content creators that are now leaving the game, guess what? Their viewership, it's out the fucking door too. All of these things together, they beat down on Activision's fragile ass ego. I can guarantee you that. My prediction is this: Treyarch or Activision are going to put out a statement very, very soon. Either before Season 2 or just around the launch of Season 2, because it is completely evident now. You can deny it all you want. You can call me a fucking Call of Duty hater. You can say that I'm doing this for views and money. I don't give a flying fuck. I'm not at all upset with my video's performances. I can tell you who is upset with their performances. Fucking Activision.
What's wrong with you, bro? What the heck? You tripping, bro. You tripping.
Deservedly so, too. The truth is, people should have been listening earlier. Activision should have been listening earlier. Treyarch should have been making better decisions earlier, and maybe we wouldn't be in this position. But now there's so many people leaving. The numbers are going to continue to drop for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Warzone. I don't know what the cope is about to be. All I can imagine is, it's either going to be the least productive bullshit of all time, or they're just going to gaslight us, telling us, hey, we're gonna make the proper adjustments, we're working on this, we're trying to do this better. But by the time they're working on all that and we finally start seeing certain improvements, the new trailer for next year's COD is gonna come out. And then the hype's gonna build up for that, and it's gonna be the exact same cycle over and over again. I'm gonna put out my first review of next year's game and probably say something along the lines of, hey, you know what? There's some key moments in this game that are pretty nice, having a good time every now and then, but these are all the issues. And the crybaby fuckboy gooch lickers are gonna cry in the comments in the exact same way, call me a hater, and it's gonna be the same cycle over and over and over and over and fucking over again.
God damn it! Same shit, different day.
And I'm gonna sit here and say it one more time, never wrong, just early. But that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I'm curious to know what you guys think about all this. Do you think Activision is on the verge of taking some action because of this game's dog shit performance? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, hit the bell notifications to stay up to date with my newest videos. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Peace.
This ain't in my body.